Hi, and welcome to Screens in Focus podcast, where we share and connect as we spotlight our favorite shows and movies. I'm Diana, and today we have TV and movie recommendations for you. Hi, Margaret. How are you doing?
Oh, Diana, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too.
Good. So we're back at it.
We are, but we have a different format, right?
I know.
It's a little bit different because we're not digging into one specific show. We're just talking about things that we've been watching and want to share.
Yeah.
So tell me, are there any TV shows that you've been watching that you want to share?
Oh, well, I really, really loved Selling Sunset because I just was so gossipy and girly and backstabby and just, drama. So not real life, even though it's reality TV. So when they said that there's going to be a spinoff, I thought it was Selling Miami. And so I looked for it, but it doesn't exist present. So then I realized Selling Tampa was what was the deal. So I started watching Selling Tampa. It's about Allure Realty. Big homes, big sports figures, big, semi-big personalities, but just not as interesting as Selling Sunset. It's a realty company that was started by one woman, and she goes and, tries to find the best people that she can in order to work there and sell. People who've sold who have a, track record. And they were not colorful or very interesting, but I just was surprised that it was not a little more lively, a little more entertaining. And they all want a man, and that's all they kept emphasizing because they were all single and they wanted a man, so they're looking for a rich man. So they're selling $1 million properties. So, I got through 2 episodes and I thought it was going to get better, but it hasn't. Even though there's a second season and somebody's pregnant, but it's one of her guys that she's trying to sell a house to. But is she, or is it the boyfriend? I don't know. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend that for a lively TV show. And that's about all I've been watching.
Did you watch any more of My Next Guest Needs No Introduction by chance?
I never, no.
Because of what you reminded me it was on, and that Billie Eilish was on there. So I went and watched that particular one. I haven't been able to watch any more, but I love that. It was so good.
It was good.
I had already seen a documentary on Billie Eilish about a year ago or whenever that came out, and I loved that.
On Apple, right?
Yes.
I think it's Apple TV Plus.
I love David Letterman, and I loved Billie Eilish, and I loved Phineas. I just thought they were all great, and I can't wait to watch more. And so I'm excited that show is back on. I also watched Surviving Summer on Netflix. This is a 10-episode first season Australian teen surfing show. So there's a rebellious Brooklyn teen named Summer Torres, who's played by Sky Katz, and is sent to live with this family in the tiny town of Shorehaven in Great Ocean Road, Victoria, Australia. It was fun. It was just fun. I love the idea of surfing, teens, and these are teens that are about 15, 16 years old. And it's a different way of life for this girl that's coming from New York. And for us to see it, and the place is beautiful. And one of the main family, the oldest child is Ari, and he has this blonde, long hair, and I just like his character. Just totally sucked me in. He is having PTSD because he got injured. So every time he goes out to surf, this comes up inside of him. So I like how they're dealing with something like that. And there's both girls and boys surfing. So it focuses on their lives as teens and what they're going through. One family, her mother passed away. Another family, her parents divorced. So it's just teens coming of age, and it's a surf movie in a beautiful location, and it's light. It's nothing super heavy. So it's just something to watch and enjoy. And
is it based on anything, or is it's not reality? It's like a story.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I liked it. It's not anything super engrossing or moving. It's just a casual watch, but I happen to like the characters. I just read that there is a season 2. Mm-hmm. So it'll be fun to watch or to see the second season.
Right. Wow.
I also started watching Dark Winds on AMC, which has taken the place of our Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I liked this show, but I'm getting from Margaret that maybe she watched it and wasn't whatever.
I tried.
Maybe you weren't in it. I don't know. But me and the husband sat down and watched it. I really liked it.
What did you like? What would you like about it?
I liked that it was 70s. I like the idea of these crimes and sort of this, what's the word? Mystic or spiritual.
You like the spiritual part of that?
Yeah, I really like that along with the crime aspect of it. I like the characters. I think the lead police officer is Zahn McClarnon, who plays Joe Leaphorn. And then there's a new deputy, Jim Chi.
Yeah, he was cute.
And then I think Bernadette is the other police officer, I think. Her name is Jessica Matten. Yeah. I just like the characters. I like the characters. I like the story. I like how it started off. It is produced by Robert Redford and George R.R. Martin. So I think that's why the production is good. I just liked it. It hit me right the first time. So, Margaret, you should give it one more shot and just see what happens.
Well, maybe I was tired.
I liked it. Give it a shot.
So I will, but do you remember Evil, the show Evil?
No.
Did you ever watch that? That's NBC, so now it's Paramount Plus. So it's continued on there, and it's full of dark creatures and the devil and spirits, and it's present day, and it's a woman who's being haunted by the devil or his sidekick. I'm not sure. So if you like that spiritual stuff, that's another one. But it's a little bit more in your face, gross, disgusting, just weird, just off the wall horror.
I think the reason, though, I like this is because it deals with Native American land. I think that's the part of it when I say that I like that mystical vibe. I like it because it pertains to that, not just in general. So that, I think, was the draw for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I can't wait. And I did not go in anticipating very much. I went in thinking, I don't know if I'm going to like this or not. And if I don't like it, I'm not going to watch it. But I did like it. So,
well, that's good.
Yeah.
I liked the previews. I guess maybe I just didn't have wasn't in the right
mindset.
Frame of mind.
Yeah. All right. As far as movies, do you have any movies that you watched?
Well, spinning off the spiritual, suggestive, religious, weird stuff, I decided, I saw the preview, not previews, but I saw clips and things of the Northman, which is 2022. I love Redbox. I think Redbox is a great invention. It's been around since like 2005 or 6 or something like that. $1.99, you get a movie for 24 hours. Mm-hmm. Or then you put in your email, you can get discounts so you can get them cheaper. And it's usually latest and the greatest. And I don't have HBO. So some of the stuff that I get off of the Redbox is you have to pay, rental fee on some other service. But the movie is based on the life of Prince Amleth. I wanted to say, I don't remember his name, but I wrote it down so I would remember his name. But he's a prince. His father was the king, and this is 875 AD. So it's Viking territory, and it's Norse legend. So it's all that Norwegian, Swedish, woodsman, all that weird stuff, all that stuff that you're talking about, like the Native Americans have going on.
Yeah.
It's the same thing up there. So throughout the film was shot is 2.5 hours or 2 hours and 45 minutes, whatever. I fell asleep. I woke up and it was still going, but it was kind of interesting. I didn't think I was going to get through the first bit of it because of the way it was shot. Because if you saw the Macbeth movie with Denzel Washington, how that was shot, kind of in your face and very, very shady as far as just lighting and very thematic. And I just thought, I'm never going to make it through this. But then it turned and it got really, really interesting because the half brother ends up murdering the king. This is based on a true story. And then the son, they go after the son and they think they kill him, but they did not. So he grows up as a Viking, becomes a Viking. So he's Mr. Muscle Man the next time you see him. And he's going to avenge the death of his father, and he assumes his mother. And what he comes to find out that it actually, his mother's still alive. So it's Nicole Kidman is the queen. Ethan Hawke is the king. And the Circe, which is one of the slave people who meets the prince, that is that girl, that Anna Taylor-Joy, who is from the chess movie.
Yes.
Anyway,
hold on. What's the name of that?
Well, think on it. But Willem Dafoe's in here. Bjork, the singer, is in there. Alexander Skarsgård is in there. It's just packed full of people. And it's really kind of an interesting, stilted sort of representation, but maybe it's to represent the times where things were just very guttural and basic and just rough and raw. So it was interesting, but, it was okay. Didn't even make bank, okay? So I looked at the production, and it was like 89 million or 90 million or something to whatever. They gave a range for how much it cost to make it, and it only produced in the theaters like $86 million. So it didn't even pay for itself.
Yeah.
So it's just too bad.
It's Queen's Gambit that she was in.
Yes, Queen's Gambit. Yeah.
And I saw this movie this weekend also. And
you saw this movie that I just talked about?
Yeah.
Wow. Where'd you watch it on?
Peacock. It was on Peacock. So I get that for free with Xfinity Comcast.
So did you get through it?
I got through it, yes, but it was bizarre. I really like all the actors in this. So I thought, it's going to be great. And it's Viking. I think for me, I didn't like all the mythical stuff. It was like way out there. And I'm like, what is happening? These people are weird.
Yeah.
But I did get through the movie. I thought it was fine. I actually like that gal that plays in Queen's Gambit. I like her. I think, and is it Anna or Anya Taylor-Joy? I like her. And I thought she was pretty good in it. Well, acting wise, they all were pretty good in it, but I liked her in it. I liked her chemistry in there with, Alexander Skarsgård. And what was funny is I was telling my husband that Nicole Kidman and Alexander Skarsgård were the ones in Big Little Lies. They were husband and wife. So I thought it was interesting that they were playing mother-son here.
Are you sure it wasn't Peter Skarsgård?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or Sarsgaard.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Skarsgård or Sarsgaard.
Well, there's Peter, and I don't think these two are related because I thought it was Sars without the K, the other guy.
Yeah, I think you're right. No, it's Alexander. I'm going to go check that out. I'm going to go check myself out and make sure.
No, I wasn't.
Right.
I got confused because I was like, Peter, what's Peter doing? But I saw his first name was Allender.
Did you not see Big Little Lies?
Yes, I did.
Oh, well, then you would know who her husband is.
Big Little Lies was a few years ago. Hello.
I know, but he was such a pivotal role. It was like, so
he did not know. The only person who really, I walk away with Nicole Kidman because she's been around the block, so she's a very familiar character for me.
Yeah.
And then Laura Dern, remember her because she was just such a bitch. And then Lenny Kravitz, Zoe Kravitz. I remember her because I thought she was really interesting. She was a unique character on that show. So I remember her, but everybody else is forgettable for me. I like Zoe Kravitz, though. I think she's really good. Yeah. She's really interesting. And I liked the Batman. She was in that. She
was. And then Alexander was also in True Blood. I love that, too. That was so good. I didn't watch that when it was happening. I watched that like way later. I was like way behind when that came out.
So how old is that guy?
Alexander?
Yeah.
Let's see. He's 45.
Wow. He didn't look that old in the thing.
I know. His dad is Stellan Skarsgård.
I have no idea who that is.
That's the guy on one of the fathers on Mamma Mia.
Yeah. Don't watch that. I've never seen that. No interest to watch that.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Right.
ABBA.
You know why I didn't get into that? little whatever it is, the dark whatever that TV show that you're talking about. What's
True Blood. True Blood.
No, the one you're talking about. You know, the Dark Winds.
Mamma Mia. Oh,
no, Dark Winds.
Oh my God.
Because, do you know why? It's because I was watching the Tonys for the first time in my life. I was so entertained by the Tonys. I was amazed. They were so interesting. Every act that got up and performed, I just blew my mind.
Oh, really?
Did you watch the Tonys at all?
No, because I was watching Dark Winds.
No, the Tonys started before Dark Winds.
Okay. Yeah,
and then I had to cut off and watch Dark Winds. And it just was like, man, I'd rather be watching the Tonys right now. Because it was really good. I thought it was really good.
I like that it was really good, but
I know.
But I feel like you missed out too. So then you did not give it your full attention. So you're gonna have to go back now.
I was distracted. Nope. I'll probably try and watch. I'll watch it again.
Okay, well, I'm going to share with you that I also watched Jurassic World Dominion 2022. And of course, Laura Dern was in this movie. So it was really cool. Actually, for me, she was like the highlight of the movie for me personally.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
I loved her in it. From her character from the first Jurassic Park to now, she just has grown as a character, as an actress. You know, we've seen her in multiple things. She was excited to see these dinosaurs. I felt her enthusiasm for them, felt her caring, toward them. I just thought she was a great character. I thought she's such a good actress. And I loved her relationship with Sam Neill in this. I am so glad that they brought them both back into this movie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I really like that aspect of it. This, of course, brought back the other actors in it also, Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. And so it was just cool. I just liked it. And they even introduced, they brought back Jeff Goldblum also.
Oh,
and
I was wondering, yeah.
Yeah. And they introduced a new character. Her name is DeWanda Wise, and she plays Kayla Watts. She's so pretty, and she's an Air Force pilot and now a smuggler, and who ends up aiding, helping the group.
Right.
So
but she's a tough chick, right?
Yeah, she is. Not really mouthy. Okay. She's tough. I just liked her. She was. I did like her character. It was pretty good. I know it got kind of somewhat panned. Yes, it isn't perfect.
Oh,
but
it did. Oh, yeah, I thought it did well.
Pan. Well, blockbuster wise, yes, people went to go see it, but I'm talking about critic wise. They had issues with it for this or another thing. They thought Chris Pratt didn't do that well, although I thought he was fine. Yes, the hand talking to the certain dinosaurs gets a little bit overused, but I liked it. I liked everybody that was in it. It was good. I enjoyed it. So that's what I have to say about that movie. I also saw Hustle on Netflix, which is a sports drama with Adam Sandler. And I just thought he was good. He had a sincere performance in this. He plays an NBA scout who finds talented players. He finds this one named Bo in Spain, and he thinks he's the new big thing. And the movie's just about basketball, and we get to see these setbacks and the hard work that goes into the lives of both the scout and the player. I thought it was really well done. It has NBA players are in it. They're featured in it. So that was kind of cool. And Queen Latifah plays Adam Sandler's wife in this, and they have a daughter. So it's one of those kind of feel good movies. Not super heavy again, but I was just pleasantly surprised. I like when I can see Adam Sandler in a drama, and because sometimes his movies are just
they're bad. I loved Spanglish. I loved that movie. Did you see? You saw that movie?
I saw that.
I really loved that. I thought he did such a wonderful job in that movie.
Yeah. So I'm glad he did this one. This was good. Yeah. So he was good in this.
Oh, that's good. So it's this year. Came out this year.
Yeah, it just came out. It was just released like a week ago or this weekend or something. So people that want sports drama, you can watch that. But that's about it for this week. Oh, I think we watched some good ones. Oh, I did want to add that Billie Eilish documentary was Apple Plus, like you had said, or Apple TV. Apple TV
Plus.
Apple TV Plus. And it's Billie Eilish, The World's a Little Blurry. Yeah, that came out in 2021. Yeah. It's a really good watch. So check that out too.
And I really like the music, but I think I'm burnt on Billie Eilish and Phineas because, they're just over, what's the word? Over.
Unfortunately, but that's because everybody's made them over. What I like about them and what I liked about this was there's a lot of things, but two things stick out to me.
Tell me.
I feel like they are as grounded as they can be with being famous, talented people. One, okay, because that's hard to do. And I think a lot of it is due to their family, their family dynamic, their family upbringing. I think that's really special and a lot of people don't have it. So they're very lucky to have it. Also, I just love musicians and seeing how they work. I feel like I was a musician in my other life. I really do. I just find it so interesting and I just love how people work, what goes into making a song. And I just think people are so talented and I just love hearing about them and knowing about them. So those are the two things that I really appreciated about them because I feel like they're truly musicians.
Yeah.
So I love that. So that's why I say go watch it. All right, Margaret, thank you for your recommendations today.
Or not.
Or your recommendations not to watch that show.
I know. Oh.
All right. That's our show. Thanks for tuning in. We are grateful you tuned in, and we hope something we said today resonated with you, gave you a chuckle, some happiness, some positivity, or inspiration. Please go to screensinfocus.com. You can connect with me there and tell a friend. We would love more members of our TV club. We'll be on summer break with periodic releases on TV and movie recommendations like this one. You can also go to our blog for more. And we'll be back in the late summer, fall with the Dead. See you next time.
Yay!
Bye.
Bye.